Hallo lieverds en welkom bij alweer een gloednieuwe gaming video. Vandaag gaan we weer verder met Hogwarts Legacy. Ik moest even spieken, sorry. Maar ja, we gaan gewoon starten, dus let's go! Oh, deze afbeelding vind ik altijd zo verbazingwekkend mooi. Oké, dus vorige keer waren we hier beland. Als je de vorige video nog niet hebt gezien, doe dat dan nog eerst even. Want anders bent je niet helemaal mee met het verhaal, denk ik. Maar we moesten ergens naartoe. Meet Professor Weasley outside the common room. Ik denk dat we hier naar beneden moeten gaan. Ik kan hier niet lopen. Ah jawel, ik kan wel lopen. Ah, kijk, daar is ze.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here.
Me neither.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Owls.
OWLs. Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Een boek. Oh shit. Oh ja, en die moesten we allemaal gaan zoeken.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Aha. Zo even onder je
Thank you,
arm.
Professor.
En te zeg.
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk
I
with
think
me
so.
and we shall put it to the test.
Oké, great. Ik heb zoveel zin in de eerste dag.
This way.
Alle lessen.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Oké.
Oh.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Aha. Ja, kijk. Collect. Yay, we hebben onze eerste dingen. Field guide. Wat? Dat dingetje moeten we hebben. Oké. Even, ah ja, juist. Ik moet even terug nadenken hoe je dat moest doen. Ja, oké. En dan moest je... Ja. Maar, ik kan dat terug doen. Ja, maar ik wist het wel.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for
Yep.
more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the
Revelio.
castle.
En ja, dan wil je overal Revelio zeggen. Oh, kijk, je ziet daar zo die schatkist en een
No time to waste. You've classes
blauwe
to attend.
deurkast. Ah ja, dat zijn zo die puzzels. Dat is echt lang geleden dat ik deze gespeeld heb. Ik moet even terug wennen. Kijk, dan moest je met die dingen een puzzel oplossen. Maar ik moest even nadenken. Woorden zijn moeilijk. Oké.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Central Hall. Klikken. Oké. Ja, ik wil... Ja, oké. Aha, deze gaat Central Hall zijn en dan Travel. Oké.
And here we are. Quite the time
Oh!
saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Goh, kijk
You
joh.
can get almost anywhere in the castle.
Ik zie daar
quickly
een
from
blad.
Central.
Ah, maar ik heb die ene spreuk nog niet om die te pakken.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Oh,
That should be
okay.
all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And
Okay.
I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ja, naar Hogsmeade. Oké, thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Yep.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Ze zijn aan het vissen. En dat gaan we niet doen, want Professor Fix had gevraagd om het zwijgen. Dus I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Indeed. Ah, daar is
Speak of the
Professor.
Professor
Fix.
Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived.
Yep,
in
the
one
ancient
piece.
magic.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oké.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see
Okay.
if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ja. Oké, moeten we weer met Professor Fick gaan praten?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding Arlington Raven?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Wacht, we moeten de dingen openen. Openen map. Ik dacht dat we dingen moesten doen. Ah, oké. Daar zie je waar dat je... Ja, juist. Dus dan kun je hier... Ik wil eerst Ekio leren. Ik wil eerst die doen.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Inderdaad.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to HOGMEADE for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oké. We need to go to Charms class. Gaan we gewoon rennen. Zo, appeke. En dan hier naar boven. Oh, had je hier nog niet zo dingen? Ah nee, ik dacht dat je hier wel iets ging hebben. Kijk! Oh, hoe leuk! Hoppakee. Oh, dit is zo mooi. Ik wou echt dat ik daar zelf kon rondwandelen. Maar dit is also a close one, so...
Rebellion.
Een kat. Huh. Oh, kijk eens. De geesten. Grappig. Oké. Gaan we hier naar boven. Oh, kijk, die had allemaal glazen potten vast. Hopelijk laat hij dat niet vallen. Oké. Nog een beetje naar boven.
Rebellion.
Niks, hè? Oké.
Some of us don't necessarily want
Begin. Dan gaan we onze eerste les doen. Oh, leuk.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ja, we gaan de Accio kunnen leren. Oh, wacht. De x'jes. X, 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 X. En dan zo. Ach joh.
Accio.
Ja.
That is not bad.
I know.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential,
Of
but
course.
remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot
Ja.
of fresh air.
Oh, ik weet wat er gaat komen.
After me.
Oh, dit vond ik zo leuk. Ja.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Hoppakee.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Ja, ja. Kijk, we hebben nu dus rechts 2.
At the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. Splendid!
Ja, maar ik moet echt even winnen. Dat is echt lang geleden. Oké, wacht. De volgende.
Excellent control there.
Ah, ik wil hem in een blauwe vak hebben. Nog een beetje. Ja. Ja, toch?
Very good.
Was in
Points
blauw
to
vak.
Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blue.
Oké, wij zijn
just as
blauw.
before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oké.
Be sharp.
Oh, zij doet dat meteen in het blauwe vak. Ik wil ook in het blauwe vak. Ah! Stop! Stop! Oké, yes! Oeh. Wacht, we gaan die ook, die verste blauwe, deze, die... Ah, stop! Ja!
Nicely done. Watch this.
Ja, en nu zitten we vast, hè. God, dan. We moeten die enkel alleen maar in het groene vak krijgen. Ja, kijk. I win!
Control there.
I win!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ik vond dit al heel erg interesting enough. Ah, die blokken. Ah.
I think we are well past interesting at this
Ja,
point.
inderdaad.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Oh, hier krijg ik echt al stress van, hè. Ah, ik durf niet. Ah, ik heb veel te vroeg losgelaten.
That's it.
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
Wacht. Stop, 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 stop! Ah! Ah, maar ja. Nog net.
Well done.
Op het randje. Nu wil ik deze hier gewoon recht.
Be sharp.
Wacht. Nee, ik heb te laat ik heb te laat losgelaten. Verdorie. Ah, dat is echt stom. No.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Nee, ik ben niet gelukkig.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to get too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you
That's good to
understand.
hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to
Well,
meet you.
It's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. You
Oké,
can
dan moeten
use
we even
Accio
met hem gaan
influence
praten.
if
A
you're
word,
so
if you
inclined.
would.
Well,
Ja,
you'll
ja.
be using it on clothing.
You wanted to
besides
speak
that.
with me, Professor.
You know it
I
won't
did.
work with humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for
oké.
you.
Ik dacht dat hij nu al eentje gegeven.
Revelio.
Is er iets wat ik kan revelioen? Zou ik hier nog iets? Nee. Ah, ik kan er net niet over springen. Spijtig. Oké.
Hello. How is your first day coming along?
Naar waar moeten we nu gaan? Oké, sidequest. We zullen eerst naar hier gaan. Trick quest. Kunnen we daar niet ergens dichterbij? Volgens mij passeren we deze, dus... Ah, oei. Nee, travel. Oké.
Revelio.
Ik wil iets rebellioen. Nee, er is hier precies niks. Aha. Begin. Aha.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, good.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oké. De X is weer. X. X. En dan zijn we er.
Leviosa.
It's not Leviosaur, it's Leviosaur.
Now,
Hoe zeg je
let's
het?
try
Wat
something a
dat?
little larger.
Ik zeg het een beetje fout. Maar bon. It's not Levioso, it's Leviosaur. Zoiets, denk ik. Oké, dan ga je terug. Die shit
Let us
kunnen doen.
begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Fuck out. Fuck.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Of
We'll
course.
start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a
It's
proper
Sebastian.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Oh, hoe doen we Protego nu weer? Ik zou het echt begot niet weten.
This should be easy. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick man.
Ik weet niet meer hoe ik me...
All of my students for this event. I do enjoy.
Ik weet niet meer hoe ik de Protego doe.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Kijk ze glunderen. Ik ben ook aan het glunderen.
And you rose to the
Ik
challenge.
weet alleen niet meer hoe ik die
Points to
Protego heb
Ravenclaw.
gedaan.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oké.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
We need to talk to
I enjoyed
Sebastian.
that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
We gaan het onderste nemen.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
It's
Look
a
for
skill.
Luke and Brattleby near the
Als ik
clock
terug
tower
weet hoe ik
entrance.
moet Protego.
If you're interested. Till next time.
Yay, dat hebben we ook weer al gedaan. Oh, kijk, daar zie ik iets. Wacht, hier, boven. Rebellio. Rebellio. Collect. Yay! Oké, en nu? What do we need to do now? I don't know. Ik zie wel iets op de map. We moeten... Aha, naar Professor Weasley. Ja, kijk, we gaan er gewoon naartoe wandelen. Of beter gezegd rennen. Oh, kijk, daar is ook zo'n ding.
Rebellion.
Ja, kijk. Fix. Ik weet niet meer, hoe doe ik die Protego?
Protego.
Aha, oké, ik weet het terug. Het is van boven het, hoe noemt je dat? Driehoekje? Moeten we hier... Ah, nu zijn we buiten. Kijk, ik zag daar ook iets.
Rebellion.
Revelio. Ja, kijk eens. Hier hebben we ergens terug een floefling. Hier, zo. Begin.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nu is ze terug aan het vissen. Gewoon nee.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Ja.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
We pakken gewoon Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oké. Heb ik hier nog iets de Revelio? Ik wou Achio zeggen. Nee. Waarom A? Oké, we moeten naar daar. Wij zoeken een schat. Nee, we
there
zoeken
you are.
deze professor.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an
A new
exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Oké.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Maar wat gaan we moeten doen? Daar is... Oh, hier. Kijk, dat kan ik nu toch... Ah nee, hoe zit je dat? Ja, kijk! Haha. Oh, ik moest terug naar hier. Nu zegt hij dat ik naar... Ginder moet.
A flying
Ah, ik
page
moet
must
gewoon
be
die
around
pagina's
here.
vinden. Aha.
Brilliant.
Ah, nee, sorry. Deze kant. Terug. Ah, dat was het. Oké, we moesten terug naar professor.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around
Assignments.
basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Oké.
your wand is a
Oh shit,
conduit
we
of
moeten
your
zo
magic.
een andere. Dus X. En dan... Dat vakje. X. X. Ja, oké. De vakje zeg ik rechthoek, toch? Ja. Oké.
That's it.
Reparo.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Tada! Oké. Dat was het? Oké, dan kunnen we naar dat volgende punt gaan. Oh, andere kant. We moeten naar hier. Oké, dat is dat we met Sebastian naar de dingen gaan. Ah, ik heb verder nog geen punten, dus we gaan gewoon even moeten wandelen tot daar. Of lopen.
Why would Helga have a
Oké. Oh, ik zie hier een blad. Pak het. Ja. Nog ergens. Ja, daar nog. Oh, hè? Ik dacht dat we die gingen hebben. Ja, kijk eens. Is hier ook nu zoiets? Ja, kijk. Yay! Kijk, we zijn goed bezig. Oh, we zijn al naar level 4. Oké. Toet, 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 toet. Hier wil niks. Nee, oké.
I dropped one of the crystal balls.
Revelio.
Okay.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Yes. Oh, kijk! Ah, dit is zo cool. Daar wil je echt zo op de dorpel gaan zitten en gewoon even
I
kijken.
was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Kijk hoe
As am I.
cool.
Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
De Quidditch team.
Thought my brother's treacle tart for a fish pie.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to
Aflooflijk.
you.
Has she?
Okay,
That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of
Okay.
detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to
Kijk,
convince
die
old
gieter is
Scribner that I had
zichzelf
somewhere to
aan
be.
het helpen, of hoe zeg je dat?
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Wat ben je aan het
Oh.
doen, Sebastian?
Just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to
yeah.
look at. If you
Kijk.
stew them long enough, they make a powerful
Collect.
potion ingredient.
Haha. Die ook nog. Oké.
Merlin's beard.
Waar is
from
hij
the Forbidden
geluid?
Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself.
Oh, kijk!
Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Hippogriffs. Het lag op het puntje van mijn tong, maar ik durfde het niet te zeggen.
To the
Oh,
left
kijk,
is the
daar is
Forbidden
ook een
Forest. Out of bounds towards
blue
students.
flame.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Ah ja, inderdaad.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places
Oh,
to
kijk.
discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Die zien we dus nu, die
Perhaps one
paarden.
day.
Want
I
ja, we
can't
hebben
go
een
around telling you all
traumatische
my secrets now,
ervaring
can I?
gehad, maar het kwam
You
niet
still
uit,
haven't
helemaal
told me
uit
how
mijn
you
mond.
became so good at
We hadden dus
dueling.
een traumatische ervaring gehad. En dan kunnen we die zien.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately.
Waar is
But
dat?
you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand
Ah,
too.
juist, moonstones.
Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Oké.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Oké dan.
A demi-guise?
Ah, wat
I
is
don't know
dit?
what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Kunnen we ook
I've
pakken,
never
dus
seen
blijkbaar.
Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or
kijk.
rather, she was.
Akio.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Ik zie een blaadje vliegen. Moet iets dichter zijn. Yes.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Nou, dit is echt te cute gewoon. De huisjes. Die gieter die weer zelf
So
aan
how
het
would you
gieten
like to do
is.
this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Open de map en dan... Naar waar moesten we? Aha, naar die 3. Die zo aan het... Ah, 4 zelf. Oké. Zullen we eerst diegene doen die het dichtst in de buurt is? Deze. Dat is voor de wand.
Blooming beard, not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hoe zou weten wie ik ben?
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Not
Well,
that
this isn't
one.
good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Ja, nee.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Het zijn allemaal wel groene dozen, hè?
I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Oh ja, nu kunnen we hier zo dingen uit kiezen. Wacht, hè? Hier kunnen we niks uitkiezen. Nee, oké. Welke is leuk?
Curious indeed.
Die is misschien nog wel leuk met dan zwart. Of dat donker.
How intriguing.
Die vind ik nog wel oké. En wood type. Elder, apple, aspen. Ik heb geen idee, oké. Zo, en dan niet heel stif. Solid.
How intriguing.
Is er nog iets? Ja, unicorn hair. Oké, purchase.
What do you think?
Oh ja.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Oké. Oh, hier. A potion. Oké, nu moeten we nog naar... Ah, nu bewezen niet meer. Maar ik geloof dat we naar hier moesten. Zo. Run. Deze? Nee, de volgende. Ja.
An inquiring mind.
Doc.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Ja, deze moeten we hebben, denk ik. Supply. En dan deze. Zo.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
No, thank you. Okay, great.
Revelio.
Oké. Oké, nu moeten we dus naar hier gaan. Hoe select ik dan weer? Ah ja, zo. Oké.
Revelio.
Nobody. Ik zie Vloeflee. Goed zo. Waarom moet hij hier zijn?
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Ik zag daar iets. Aha, kijk. Collect. Een kist. Sjaal. Is er nog iets? Ja, denk het niet. Oké, talk. We need to talk.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is
Dit
it
is een
really?
accent.
Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Oké, dus dan moeten we weer die bovenste. Purchase. En dan purchase.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Oké. Oké, nu moeten we alleen nog die zaadjes hebben. Dus even kijken op de map. Dat ik hier niet verloren loop. Dat is hier. En dan gaan we zo. Kijk, een blad. Oké, ja. Ziet toch echt zo leuk. Ah, nog een blad. Wacht, want ik zit er verder van. Ja, kijk. Hier. Tak.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
Ja.
Not everyone
Dat
has
gaan
the
we wel
temperament
kunnen
to
zeggen,
take
ja.
things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Okay.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around.
So.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Okay.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Collect. Oké, nu kunnen we terug naar Sebastian.
Revelio.
Er is een blad. Dat er rondvliegt. Jawel, daar! Ja, kijk eens aan. Oh, we zijn al op level 5. Oké. Kijk hoe leuk dat hier is. So cute. Oké. Sebastian.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Indeed.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oh ja. Ja, daar zitten we weer, hè. Ik moet weten wat er al tegen was. Oh, nog eentje. Oh, dodge. Oh shit, dat was niet zo handig.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Ja. Ah! Oh mij. Oh. Oh, R1. Wat is dat? Ah ja, juist.
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
Oh mij, dat was echt op het nippertje. Oh, ik had dat.
That's right, you lumbering louts.
He's fottering.
2 more hits to do the job.
Ah.
Confringo.
Waarom gaat hij altijd naar mij en niet naar Sebastian?
Confringo.
Hier, pak aan. Ah. Oh. Oh. Dat moet je doen. Oké. Nu is hij weg.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard? Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank
Help bij die troll weg te halen uit heel het dorp, moeten we nog meer rommel gaan opkuisen. Dat is niet helemaal eerlijk, hè? Repairer.
A moment if you would.
Lucky they didn't do much.
7 dingen repairer. Ah, kijk, die suikerspinnen. Ah, nu heb ik zin in een suikerspin.
One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio.
Ik zag hier iets. Ja, kijk. Oké. Daar hebben we dat ook nog. Reparo. Kijk eens schattig dat het eruit ziet. Oh, ik wil ook. Ik wil een suikerspin. Search. Oh shit. Een hele toren. Daar moeten we opschrijven. Sebastian, are you doing anything? Because deze nog. En dan zijn we er, denk ik. Oh, kijk, heel de huis. Wow. That's crazy. We moeten naar hier. De shopkeeper.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Okay.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such
Zijn
set
bril
of robes.
klopt niet.
In thanks
Er
for what
hangt
you
zo
did
één
today.
draadje. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty
we
for your
krijgen echt
perusal
iets.
today. Take your time.
Oké. Thank you. Gear screen. We kunnen dingen aanpassen. Aha. Aha. Oké. We kunnen daar dus ook kleren
I'd say we've
kopen,
earned a
maar
butterbeer or
we hebben
two,
niet veel
wouldn't
geld.
you? Might help me forget that I was almost
butterbeer.
pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Ah,
There
kijk.
are even more battle-worthy items.
Ik zeg daar langs ook nog zoiets.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Nee? Huh? Ik zag hier precies wel iets. Gloves. Ah ja, kijk. Is er nog iets? Schatkist. Oh ja, dat zijn die schatkisten die je zo moest doen. En dit is een demiguise. Die hebben we ook nog niet. Oké.
Revelio.
Dat komt nog. Allebei. Oh, daar staat ook nog iets. Mogen we daarachter? Ja, we mogen daarachter. Oké. Sebastian.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Oh. Ik zie een blad. Nog een blad.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
Ze hebben het
All
over
you
mij.
need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor
Ik denk
Rookwood?
het wel.
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. It's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Uh-oh.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Inderdaad.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Halloooww are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
Yeah.
I have to tell you everything. It is perhaps best I do that later.
Ja.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Ik zie daar een ding. Ja, kijk eens. Collect. Okay, Sebastian is going away. Wait, Sebastian, don't leave me. Waarom? Ah.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Halloooww.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Aha, en zo kunnen we dus terug naar de common room gaan. En we moeten hierop klikken. En dan naar hier. Aha, kijk, travel. En dan moeten we gaan slapen. Dat was dus onze eerste dag in Hogwarts. Bijna op level 6. Zo, dit was het alweer voor vandaag. Hopelijk vonden jullie het een leuke video. Laat ook zeker nog een duimpje achter. En als je nog niet geabonneerd bent, doe dat dan nog even. En dan zeg ik zoals altijd, oké, bye!